Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm still a little bit miffed about Kaito, and this is Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony Blind. So in the last one, if you didn't catch that, we did 2 free time events, one with Kaito and then one with Miyu, because apparently Kaito is just not feeling up to free time right now. Bitch. Yeah, although the fact that he turned me away, but supposedly I can't do Himiko's, but I sure can hang out with her, really is leading to me believing that I'm being hoodwinked once more. But just to play it safe, I'm not gonna hang out with Himiko, just in case it's true that I really can't do anything with her during this chapter. I'm gonna play it safe. But anyway, in this chapter, someone's at the door, and I'm going to assume, based on how many times they spammed the doorbell, that it is going to be Kaito. Then again, I've been wrong before, but you know what? Before we carry on, I would like to say, I know a couple of... Well, actually, it was a pretty long time ago at this point. I think it was back in the beginning of chapter 2. But I said that music isn't really something I go to Danganronpa for. But I really like this nighttime theme. It's really nice. It's really calming. I've had certainly had some time to just sit here and listen to it. It's very, very nice, very relaxing. I like it a lot. With the doorbell still ringing, I made my way to the door and opened it to find... Oh! You're a doorbell spammer? I wouldn't have guessed. But yeah, I guess it really wasn't Kaito. Hey? Huh? Maki? Kaito's resting. He says he's not feeling well, and that we should train without him. Just the two of us? It's pretty thoughtless of him to bug me to train with you guys and flake out. Well, Someone's clearly up with him. Well, he did say he wasn't feeling well. Yeah, he didn't even want to hang out with us! With his bro, Shuichi! So, there's got to be something wrong with him. Why are you making excuses for him? No, I guess you're right. Well, let's just get this over with. I didn't come here to make small talk with you. So we're really gonna do this? Training. Just the two of us. Well, it'll be some nice bonding time. For Shuichi and Maki, I guess. Shuichi, you're not gonna move on from Kaede, are you? Oh. Is Maki gonna become number one girl? I mean, well... Would I be opposed? I mean, she's been an asshole so far, but I kind of think... I think that was probably purposeful on her part. To try and get people to stop interacting with her. And not in I'm too cool for school, edgy sort of way, but in a don't get too involved with me sort of way. Do you know what I mean? Maybe not. Maybe that just sort of sounds like the same thing. I don't know. I'm just sort of thinking about the Shuichi's comment about how she was sad that she was leaving the others. Yeah. And that's how Maki and I ended up training together. I'm still struggling. Oh wow, she's the one who's gonna start a conversation.
What is it? Why are you training? I don't think a detective needs to do this.
Well, it's always good to care about your physical health. And Kata didn't say this exactly, but healthy body, healthy mind. Sort of goes the other way too, just a little less.
Probably not, but overthinking things and worrying about what I need to do. When I'm with Kaito,
fades away.
Aww. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what's great about Kaito, right? I went into this last episode too, about why he's, a great motivational speaker.
Do you look up to that idiot?
Sure, why not?
I don't know if I'd call it looking up to him.
I mean, you're friends, You respect him as a friend.
It's just that I've never been around someone so relaxed and impulsive. I think that's exactly what I've been missing all this time.
Never realized until now how gross it is to hear men talk about being manly.
Well, I mean, come on. Yeah, I guess a little bit. Oh no, come on, Marky, shut up. You don't understand. Let them express their feelings. And Marky sprung up and said,
Hey,
100, I'm done. Marky seemed nonchalant as she brushed off her hands. You're really fast. As usual. Marky, like last time, when you said you weren't gonna come back. God, you are a massive liar. First of all, it was, I wouldn't be helpful in a trial. Now it's, I'm never gonna hang out with you guys ever again.
so what?
I used to be forced to do push-ups until I passed out. Okay, Jesus Christ. 100 push-ups is nothing. Good lord, I'd pass out after one, I'm not gonna lie. No, I mean, I don't know, I just have really weak arms. Like, the rest of me's not, well, I mean, I'm not exactly fit, but, I'm very average, very average body type. Nah, that's not quite right. Very average fitness level, I guess? Maybe slightly below average. I'm a very, very weak person. But, I still have running stamina. What? About Kaito? I sort of understand what you mean,
That's true.
but I'm a bit jealous of how carefree he is, even if he is useless. Oh. I was taught to only value the essentials. I was forced to abandon anything non-essential so they could mold me as they saw fit.
Well,
After everything they did to me, I sometimes wonder what I am anymore. Oh, Jesus. All right, Mark. I didn't expect us to get a bit deep right off the bat with you. No, I guess that's just the power of training, hey? I didn't ask to become this way. It just happened to me. After what I've been through, am I still even human? Even Kibo acts more human than me. Well, don't give up on your humanity, Marky. I get it, right? Well, I feel like I probably don't get it. I feel like there's, this was purposely vague. Maybe our free time events will go into it. Maybe it's a bit of a teaser for that, but purely just on the stance of being like an assassin, I don't think you're any less human because of that. I mean, I get it, right? Like, she's still a murderer. But still, like, I don't know, I feel like there's something a little bit deeper going on with her than just, I kill people and it's my job, I feel like, I mean, you'd hope so, considering that she's still, basically a child, but, I mean, there wasn't anything deeper with Mukuro. I guess she just enjoyed violence to become the ultimate soldier. Yeah, but I don't know. Point is, don't give up on your humanity, Marky.
because
But I had no choice but to.
this is stupid.
Why am I talking to you about this? You can't help me. But I'm kind of the same way.
Well,
I never once wanted to be a detective. I actually thought it wasn't too great a job. Uncovering people's secrets for money? It's the worst.
Okay,
But now I feel completely different. If it's going to help my friends, I'll do it. Well, I mean, you're right. I kind of get what you mean there, Shuichi, but I think this one's quite circumstantial, you know? I think you only like being a detective now because of, you know, this, in this specific scenario. Sure, you can, you know, relate that to a wider world sort of thing, but, I mean, that was sort of something that he was struggling with, right? Like, in his whole backstory. Sure, like, what he did was, like, yeah, it hurt someone, but it helped a lot more people, you know? To put I mean, I know the irony of of saying this, you know, that oh, he did the right thing catching a murderer, and I'm speaking to Marky right now, but you know, I mean, it's a little bit different, right? The morality behind it isn't really much different, but circumstantially, yeah, just being a murderer and being an assassin are circumstantially different things. But I actually, what I was saying about that, I suppose, is funnily enough, Nagisa in Ultra Despair Girls brought up a very good point that sort of suits with Shuichi's problem, right? It's that, like, there is no true justice. Every act of justice hurts at least one other person. Because, you know, sure, like, yeah, you're putting away a criminal, but you're also ruining their life by putting them in prison, you know? Sure, you've got justice for a lot of other people, but you've taken well, not necessarily taken justice, but also you have taken justice. You know, just grant, you know, justice would certainly be served in that scenario, but, you know, is it just to ruin someone's life? Well, if they've ruined other people's lives, some people might say maybe. I'm quite firmly in camp no, but, you know, maybe that's just my upbringing, I guess. Well, no, I mean, then you get into a case of what is morality, you know, because everyone's morality is slightly different. You know, I live in a country where the death penalty doesn't exist, but for people who live in a country where the death penalty does exist, is there more of a sentiment that, like, there are some crimes that should be punishable by death? Because as far as I'm concerned, no, there shouldn't be. But is that part of my morality because I live in a country where we don't kill people anymore? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I got a bit off topic there, but you know, this should be about Maki, but ended up making it a bit about Shuichi again. Sorry, Maki. And it's Kaede and Kaito that have helped me see things that way. Oh.
So what?
I didn't ask to hear your story. Well, alright then, I guess I'll go fuck myself. Jesus, Maki. Maki's face remained totally unfazed as she turned and walked away. See you tomorrow, Maki. She didn't reply and kept walking. Alright then. Still a little worried about Kaito. He seemed off since this morning. I hope that it's nothing serious. You know, me too, but I'm sure I'll be fine. Moving on in this chapter, but I'll be fine. Marky? Not sure I like this track. Oh boy. Welcome back, Marky. You finally came. Oh god,
Jeez.
you know, Maki, It's not okay to walk around at nighttime. Why? I'm not violating any school regulations, am I? No, but yeah. Monokuma's regulations don't matter. But Kirumi's crime happened during nighttime, right? If no one was allowed to walk around at nighttime, that case wouldn't have happened. That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activity. Actually, that's a good point. Usually in the other games, we've already come down with the, yeah, at nighttime, let's just go to bed, right, guys? Granted, it never works, and I'm pretty sure every single case happened at nighttime in Danganronpa 1. Let's see. Sayaka, yep. Chihiro, yep. Hifumi, technically, no. Taka, it wasn't nighttime, but it was, as in, it was in the morning, but it was still nighttime, so Taka, yeah. Technically not Sakura, but, Sakura is a slightly different circumstance. Danganronpa 2, Byakuya, it was at night, but I don't think it was quite nighttime yet. Mihiru, no. Ibuki and Hiyoko, yes. Nekomaru, yes, actually. I was going to say time didn't really matter there, but no, it did. I mean, granted, obviously time mattered in the case of, the chest alarm, but... Naito, no. Rentaro, no. So it's a pretty even split. I think there's a slight lean towards nighttime murders. But, I mean... the problem with this, right? Immediately, them enforcing a rule that we haven't established as a group. Obviously, there's a problem there, but also the fact that circumstantially, which is a word I'm using a lot in this episode, in this particular situation that they're in right now, it straight up just doesn't work because we've only had 2 murders, and one of them was at nighttime, one of them was in the middle of the day. So it's well, not in the middle of the day, but it wasn't nighttime is the point. So, what? I mean, you're right. If we didn't walk around at nighttime murders wouldn't happen. And if we didn't walk around at daytime murders wouldn't happen. That. So stay in your rooms all day. Walking on, easy peasy. Which, yeah, sure, totally would work. But also wouldn't long term, because it would drive everyone insane, probably literally. Someone would snap, and I'd also have no doubt that the student council would break their own rules. Not necessarily maliciously, but I'm sure they would meet up, which would completely defeat the point of the rule. Like this. Why are you guys wandering around at night? Limit. Oh, I didn't read that, did I? Fine. Hold on. Let's go back. That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activity. Limit? So basically you want to take our freedom away. Is that it? Well, I mean, kind of, but kind of not. Usually we make this rule, right? That, don't go out at nighttime. Someone disobeys, obviously, because that's how they get away with, well, they don't get away with it, but they try and get away with murder. But, yeah, if we come up with it as a group, it's a little bit different than just a small body of people coming up with it and then enforcing it without checking it with everyone else. Democracy and all that. Yeah, you're so odd, Maki. What's more important, freedom or a person's life? Well, I mean, she raises an interesting argument. What would be more important? Your freedom to do whatever the hell you want, or, not doing whatever the hell you want because whatever the hell you want could include murder. It works here. I don't know if this really applies in a real world context, but still. You also realize you're talking to an actual assassin, right? We need to remove all worry and doubt so everyone can have a peaceful life here. Because that's what Tatua says. That's what Tatua says. Tatua says. People are afraid of you, Marky, so we'd prefer it if you were more careful. It's for the peace of the academy. Wow. Really, confirming Marky's own hang-ups there, eh? Oh my. What is the point of human life? Jesus. Alright, well, I mean, again, like, Tenko specifically there, since she was the one who said it, they bring up a good point as well, but it's like, I don't know, I guess I just don't agree with that sort of mindset, you know? But, I mean, they're right, in a way, but I think the main problem here is that they're acting on their own. You know, they need to sit down with everyone else, discuss this, come to a compromise, you know? Because undoubtedly people are going to be scared of Maki in some way, shape, or form. I mean, let's look at it this way, though. Shuichi, Kaito, and Kokichi aren't, and they're like the main people who've interacted with her. Everyone else has sort of just left her be. Like, they've worried about it, but they haven't done anything, and she hasn't done anything. So, I mean, I'm just saying, I think Maki's harmless in this scenario. So, I'd give her the benefit of the doubt, but, you know, maybe that would get me killed, but, you know. Sort of as Kaito would say, my fault then, hey? My fault for being too nice to her. If she betrays that trust that I would put in her, well, sure, her fault, but you know, it's my fault for perhaps being a bit of a drip if, you know, she really would betray me, but I don't think she would. You know, put it that way. Also, is he wearing Ryoma's jacket? Or is this just what all leather jackets look like? They're born as useless babies who can't do anything. And 70 years later, they're useless old people who can't do anything. Well, that's not true. Old people can do some things. And, you know, 70-year-olds aren't all decrepit. Not anymore. I mean, 70 used to be not even that long ago, really. 70 was like the peak of your lifespan. Not peak, more like the end, but hairless, toothless, wearing diapers, unable to take care of themselves. In the end, it's also meaningless. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, sure. Like, the thought of getting old is certainly scary, but no. It's just part of life. No point in getting scared about something you can't control, but I also understand that something being out of your control can be scary, that, you know... I don't know, I take the Phoenix Wright approach, and I flip that on its head, you know? It's like, so what? If I can't control it, oh well. I'll deal with it when it comes, but... So that's the morning announcement, is it? It was a little creepy. I don't like this at all. I don't like not having the monocubs. I suppose I'll go to the dining hall. Yay! First morning meeting in a while. Haven't had one of those in a hot minute. This chapter's skipped over them entirely so far, and I think this might be the last day. Well, second to last day. Because we shouldn't have more free time events after today. Oh, hey, Marky. Yeah, still hanging about. Oh, me, you too. Great. Okay. Just those four. Hey, Kokichi. Kokichi. Good morning, Shuichi. Oh, hang on. Good morning, Shuichi. Good morning. Are you heading to the dining hall? Same here. I'm too hungry to do anything. But now I'm sad. With Kurumi dead, we can't eat our delicious meals anymore. Man, just like Teru Teru, her only value was food. I get ready to taste Mom's miso soup again.
No.
Kurumi's not your mother, though. Oh, yeah? You think I don't know that? Well, it's hard to tell. Well, see you later. Look, for all I know, Kurumi could be your mum, you know? Like, I don't know what shenanigans are going on here. Kokichi is a child from the future, man. Going full on Fire Emblem Awakening right now. Hello, Maki? How you doing? Yeah, there we go. Well, it's not quite on her, but it's got her. Good morning, Maki! No, that wasn't right. Maki! Maki! Good morning, Maki! Hey, you okay? Okay? What do you mean?
Nope.
If you don't know, then don't worry about it.
No.
Well, if you say it like that, it makes me worried. I got stopped by the student council while I was going back to my room last night. They told me I can't walk around during nighttime anymore. What? Why? It's not breaking the rules, is it? They said it's because Kurumi committed a crime during nighttime. And then Angie gave her usual Atua says speech. Atua. We shouldn't ignore Angie. Losing our freedom may seem fine for now, but soon enough.
What's the point?
Well, I'm sure Angie's not interested in anything I have to say. Yeah, probably not. Angie doesn't really strike me as the type who would listen to others, but, you know, does anyone who's in a position of power? Let's be real. Yeah, this is an interesting division, though. They've usually, like, they've tried to divide the cast before, right? But I feel like it usually doesn't work. Partially because sometimes, like in Chapter 4 of Danganronpa 2, they aren't divided at all, and it's just one person. Other times it doesn't really have much of a payoff, like in Chapter 3 of Danganronpa 2. And then other times it works out very well, like Chapter 4 of Danganronpa 1. But this is a little bit different. They're divided, like, ideologically, I suppose. And obviously I've been over this. I find clashings of ideology very interesting. Granted, when it's an actual ideology, not just, oh, hope! Oh, hope! Hope's going to crush despair! Oh, there's so much despair, but hope will never lose to despair! That's not interesting. But, like, Gundam's whole thing, that was interesting. Angie's thing going on right now, interesting. And it's largely because, one, you can actually relate real life to it. They have ideologies that real people could have. Whereas, hope, despair, well, actually, I guess, despair. Kamakura, yes, queen. Oh my god, that was the best line in the anime. That absolutely, without a doubt. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, like that stuff, that's not interesting. This sort of like freedom versus keep everyone alive, that's interesting. Because I can see both sides of the argument. Sure, ultimately removing all freedom is a terrible idea. But, still, for now, it makes sense, right? Like, while it's just don't go out at nighttime, stay inside, guys. Like, that works. But, the problem is that it will probably grow beyond that, which is sort of what Maki was alluding to there. Well, that's true. We should do something about this. With the student council running things like this, a rift might form in the group. And then we'll be in a situation we can't go back from. And resurrecting the dead is going to be a problem as well. Yeah. Don't know how that one's gonna... Because, you know, obviously it's the motive. It's in some way gonna play into things, but, like... How? How is this gonna work? What do you think, Kyo? You're a smart guy. You've been helpful. And we spent a very special night together. Well, can you help us out? Good morning, Kyo. Good morning. Are you going to have breakfast as well?
Okay.
Yeah, are you coming?
Yes.
Indeed. I also intend to do some research and organize my lab today. If you are able, can I request your assistance?
Hey.
Organizing your lab? Is this going to be an event? With all the stuff in that bookcase, it might be hard. Oh, not at all. That bookcase is a mountain of treasures. I found things besides the Cage Dog Village documents that detail other seances. But the one I am most interested in is, of course, still the Cage Child. The seance again.
Listen.
In any case, I would like to sort my various documents. Well, will you assist me?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, if I have time.
Yes.
Excellent. Please drop by at your earliest convenience. Well then. Oh, interesting. Okay. Didn't seem like an event. Kyo's been talking about seances non-stop lately. He's obsessed with it. Because I have all the items, right? Like, I mean, I've got 100% of the Mono machine, so... I guess maybe it's not an event. Or maybe it is. Maybe I just have to go to his lab to do it. No, I don't know. Probably next episode. I'll go check that out. Alright, Miyu, where are you? I know you're in here. Oh, there you are. You're right next to the toilets. Oh, of course you are, you filthy bitch.
Mew.
Oh, Mew! Good morning.
What was that?
Yeah, how's all this morning chatter about? I'm fucking tired. Did you stay up all night with the computer? Because that thing is amazing. The more I research it, the more excited I get. I bet it won't let me sleep tonight. At this rate, I might pull all my groin muscles. Sorry, that was clearly not the laugh she just did, but... Mew, what happened to you? How many times were you dropped on your head as a kid? Well, hey, I mean... Maybe we'll get to learn about it if we have to do our free time events. Well, I mean, you know, obviously we will do her free time events no matter what, but... Oh god, music's gone. What is it? What is it? Oh, I mean, everyone's here, at least. The moment I entered the dining hall, I heard an angry shout fill the room. Oh, well, that's great. Alright. Kaito, goddammit, Kaito. Quit messing around. Don't just do whatever you want. But I have a Tua's blessing. Yeah, we have a Tua's blessing. And I'll throw any degenerate who won't shut up about it. Really? Maki, Miyu, get her! I know you claim to be the student council or some such. But this is going too far, yes? As we've said before, this is all to end the killing game and keep the peace. What? What's going on? All right, who do I got to talk to? Kaito or Angie? Well, we'll start with everyone else.
Actually,
I don't understand why everyone's getting so mad. This is so the killing game won't happen, and we'll have a peaceful life here. I mean, you're right, but it's more so the long-term implications and the fact that you guys are coming up with this by yourselves. Student Council has spoken. This decision for everyone's sake. The decision of the Student Council? What does that mean? Is Kaito upset about it? I should probably talk to Kaito then to progress the story. But I'll save him for last. We're doing this to eradicate the killing game and bring peace to this school. You want that too, don't you, Shuichi? You're right, just, you know, methods and all.
The most important thing is peace in the academy. That's what we're working towards.
Yeah, see, like, I totally get that, right? And that's admirable, but it's just the way you guys are going about it that's grinding some gears.
This is for your guys' sake, too, you know?
Yes, we're well aware, Himiko. What? Are you defying the student council? Don't make me throw you, Shuichi! Again! I've already thrown you once, I'll do it again. Don't you test me.
What was that?
Fuck, you're a two-er! Alright. Don't just act on your own without hearing our opinions. Mainly mine. Alright, wow. I can't believe Miyu's being, like, the one to voice my argument. Oh no. Oh no. What if I become Miyu instead of Tenko? Go and stop Kaito. Yelling at each other won't get anything done. Yeah, it's Kaito we gotta talk to. Trouble already. Well, I knew this was gonna happen. Yeah. We knew. Reliance on a god is unavoidable, but dependence is problematic. Dependence is a trait of one with a corrupted mind. The one thing you can truly depend on is love. Yeah, I don't know, Kyo. I don't know about that one, boy. Not after what we spent together. Men who say creepy things like that are worse than co-workers who won't stop talking to you. What was that fight all about? I should hear it from Kaito. But first of all, let's talk to Angie. Angie, what kooky stuff have you got to say?
Why is everyone upset? I've already been granted permission by Atua.
Yeah, well, good for you, Angie. I'm so glad. So glad it's all working out for you. Kaito, what's wrong? What are you fighting about? These guys did something unbelievable. Now, what did they do? They blocked the manhole that leads to the underground. Oh, guys, what if a Monokuma's down there next chapter? What am I gonna fucking do about that? The manhole? Gonta put heavy rocks on top of manhole, so no one can use it anymore.
With my magic.
I could have made it disappear with my magic, but I decided to let Gonta handle it this time.
Why would you do that?
Because the manhole is a reminder of our desire to leave this place. We don't want another tragedy to happen again, like what happened to Kaede.
Ouch.
You said it, Angie. We need to start forgetting all. We need to forget all about the underground tunnel and start fresh.
Damn it, she just does whatever she wants without even asking our opinion.
It certainly is important to hear everyone's opinion. But if we did, nothing would get done.
Oh dear, Samugi, that's the ideology of a very corrupt democratic system. Oh dear. Oh no, I don't agree with that one.
You're right.
That's why we just decided to obey the student council president.
Yeah, no, that's what a dictatorship is.
If it's Angie, then she'll make the right decision. She can hear it to her, after all.
See, Smoogie, this is why you're the worst. This is why you're the worst character. Man, she's a lost cause. Plain Jane's like her total rubes when it comes to cults.
Thank you.
Sumugi, thank you for your fantastic speech. I was thoroughly moved by it.
And Angie enables it all, because it seems like Angie doesn't have a bad thing to say about pretty much anyone. Oh god, it gets more menacing every time this happens.
Thank you for always supporting me. Atua smiled on you for your plain and simple service.
Oh god, appealing to a sense of vocabulary.
I've been wondering, does Atua have red eyes and hair as black as night? Atua has whatever features you desire. A red-eyed, black-haired god. Ah, what a cool god I have watching me.
I love my anime husband, oh god. Oh, I could grate cheese on his abs. Oh.
When can I meet him?
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Didn't say it. Okay.
Tua exists beyond time itself, but I'm certain you will feel his presence very soon.
Of course. Of course. Totally. Oh, God.
So cool! The tour is just so cool!
Comments like these can be really annoying if you get on their bad side.
But why are you guys so mad over the manhole being covered?
The truth
Is it because you guys want to use it to escape? You still haven't given up on leaving here? You haven't given up? You haven't given up?
What the hell's wrong with you guys? The student council cannot ignore that it's that. Blah, blah, blah. It seems you must tighten our control.
Titan? Calling me loose?
Yes.
You were in the computer room past nighttime yesterday. Weren't you, Mio? So what if I was? So was Maki. She didn't go back to her room until way past nighttime.
Shuichi, you too, right?
Yeah. Jeez, this isn't good. If your life is in disarray, your mind and body will be too.
Well, I mean, I can get behind that, but, like, still.
Atua is right. We must forbid everyone but the student council from working at nighttime.
And there you go. There's the big problem. No. There's your problem, Angie. What?
What? What I do and where I do it is none of your fucking business. No, as long as everyone still wants to leave, that is not acceptable. Why is the student council exempt from your rules? That is blatantly unfair, yes? Yeah! I'm not worried about the student council. They don't want to leave anymore.
Right, well, I mean, the problem with that is, Angie, probably not true.
That's right. Why would we need to go outside anyway?
I mean, with probably the exception of Himiko. Himiko she really needs something like this. I think it's her problem.
Here we have food, clothing, shelter, wonderful friends, and best of all, a tour. What else do you need? It's not good to be greedy, you know. Yeah! Everyone in the school council is so divine.
Don't be stupid. You tell me to just stay here and do nothing? Like hell I will. I ain't even gone to space yet. That's more important than any goddamn life. Well, hello guys. Can you break up the fight? Uh-oh. Looks like I'm going to have to beat all of you. Are you all fighting?
I don't think so. I think that maybe they're not actually fighting. Yeah, and even if they were fighting, it looked like a friendly one. What are you doing here? We're busy right now.
We want you to get even closer with each other. So we brought this. Oh shit, another one? A flashback light?
It's possible. Use the flashback light to restore a new memory and become better friends by talking about it with each other. Plan. Wow! I've suffered way too many blows to the head to remember a plan named that long. Ha ha! Let me see that.
Suddenly, Angie grabbed the flashback light from his hands and taking matters into your own hands, Angie? Oh, Angie! That's my plot you're breaking! She threw it on the ground and stomped on it relentlessly. Oh my god, that was beautiful.
The student council has decided that we will not use flashback lights anymore.
What? Why?
Because the flashback lights only restore our memories of the outside world.
I mean, she's kind of right. And to be honest, as we've learned in other Danganronpa games, it might be for the best that we don't learn about the outside. So, I mean, it makes sense with her ideology, but still, you know. We need to know the truth, god damn it, no matter how bad that truth may be. Also, interestingly, it seems that we've roped the Monokuma characters into the conflict now by having this happen. Not something that ever happens.
But we don't need those memories anymore. We realize now that we don't belong in the outside world. We belong here, at the Ultimate Academy.
I mean, again, this is like another perfect... I can totally get behind doing this if she discussed this with everyone before she dunked it. Like, maybe not even, like, break it. Maybe just, like, we choose to not use it, you know? But still. You know what? If you need to do a tiebreaker, just do rock, paper, scissors. Works every single time.
Oh no! If you don't use the flashback line, our plan is a bust! What are we gonna do, Mono Damn?
Beep boop. I am going to cry. Or just run away.
Yay! He ran away!
Oh, Taro, stealing my goddamn lines. I mean, I wish you just didn't speak sometimes, to be honest. You crazy fucking bastard.
Yay! Mono Damn! Wait!
Jesus Christ. Oh. Why don't they give all the Monocubs voices that don't feel terrible to do? I mean, I love doing Monotaro's voice. It feels so good to say the ridiculous shit that comes out of his mouth in his voice, but oh god.
Yeah! Bayonara!
You know, I went with good nom nom nomming for Ibuki. Should I start putting Bayonara in the outros? Why not, right?
Wait!
Angie, what are you doing?
We could have remembered something about the funeral or the ultimate hunt.
That's not right.
There is simply no reason to remember all that. We're not returning to the outside world.
Yeah, it's pointless now.
Always messing around.
Why, you can't way too far. Even if you want to stop the killing game, you're going way too far.
Sorry, but you should take that up with Atua.
Jeez, I don't think you're sorry at all. So, do you have a plan for you-know-what? Or the you-know-what?
You mean the resurrection ritual? Oh, we have a plan for that.
What?
I knew it.
That wasn't Kaito's voice. What? That's way better. What are you planning?
Just a necessary precaution. The more friends we have, the more fulfilling our lives will be.
A necessary precaution?
What if we got another time limit motive, like the one that got Rantaro killed? Shouldn't we have a sacrifice prepared just in case? Okay, Angie. No. You mean, if someone has to die, we should volunteer someone we resurrected?
What is it?
You're going to resurrect someone just to kill them all over again? You have some cruel plans for someone who wants to stop the killing game.
Yeah, that one's not okay, Angie.
Life cannot always be fun and smiles. Atua must make difficult, even cruel decisions.
I mean, you're right, but if that's the case, then Monokuma can just be like, well, Monodam can just be like, oh, yes, here is another time limit. Oh, and here is another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. You know, like, yeah. At that point, you end up with just a mountain of dead people, all because you tried to save them in a faulty manner.
But, if we submit to Atua's will, we must submit to Atua's will if we're to live a peaceful school life.
Yes.
Atua's will is absolute.
If Atua says so, then there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, it's just like Atua says. Yeah, right, guys?
What?
Are you serious about this? You forget that thing's a motive for the killing game?
Kaito, what's going on with you? You're looking worse and worse.
Yeah, your face is sort of turning an awkward blue.
That motive is of no concern to us, as long as you cast aside your desire to escape. By the way, who are you going to resurrect?
What kind of stupid question is that?
After discussing the matter with the Tuat, the transfer student we will revive is Rantaro Amami.
Rantaro?
Well, we simply cannot resurrect convicted murderers such as Kaede and Keuni, nor criminals like Ryoma who violated the rule against sharing one's motive video. Which leaves Rantaro as the only one who'd be of use to the student council.
Oh, and there you go. There's the another undercutting line. Yeah, okay, Angie. You've overstepped your boundaries on these last few here.
True, Rantaro was the only one who knew anything about the ultimate hunt. Gonna bring him back.
Oh, God.
Hey, I have a question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone?
No, this is impossible. It's not going to happen. He's dead. Kaede killed him.
Dear.
Oh my, it's already so late. I need to get going now. I must pray to Atua and begin preparations for the ritual. Yeah, you're right. It's time to pray to handsome Atua. Oh, I want to pray to his abs and his wolf ears. I want him to pet me. Well then, let's go. Yeah! Bayonara! With Angie leading them, the student council strolled out of the room.
What is it?
Oh, God. I need a drink. All these voices are killing me. Ugh.
She acts like she's carrying out Atua's will. But this is her will, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, again, her heart's in the right place. She's just going about it all wrong.
Even so, we cannot defy her right now. Extreme faith is frightening indeed.
Then it's an all-out war against the student council. 6 versus 6. We can win this. Yeah, I mean, actually, maybe Maki can handle Gonta. Don't know about Tenko, though. Also, we have the assassin on our side. Let's have her kill them nice and quick. Shut it. Little bastard.
No, we have to resolve this peacefully.
Sure, that'd be great, but I don't hear anyone coming up with a plan to end this peacefully. Well, it's a much better idea than ending it with violence, because then it just proves their point.
By the way,
You know, it's like assassinating a political opponent. It's like it's like admitting that they're a threat to you. You shouldn't do it. It makes you look weaker by comparison. What about you, Kaito? You've been quiet this whole time. I bet you have some great ideas. Huh? You say something? Oh, God, he's looking so shit. Oof! Uh-oh, someone was zoning out. Oh.
Kaito, something doesn't seem right.
Oh, God. There's more? Well, we'll finish up this scene. I'm down to resurrect the dead if they're just going to be sacrificed after coming back anyway. Doesn't matter if they die once, twice, or 100 times. As long as they're dying instead of me, their death isn't going to waste.
That's really inhuman.
What? Why are you glaring at me?
Please forgive me.
You shouldn't wait for your balls to drop before you try. You should wait for your balls to drop before you try to side-eye me. Yeah, remember that time she said she was going to treat us good? Yeah, about that.
Do you think there's a way to get both sides to understand each other?
What?
You said it earlier, right?
I don't know right now, but I know that nothing will be resolved talking like this.
I don't think the student council members will change their minds.
True, but
There are two sides to this. Why don't we just remove one of them?
oh God, Marky, no, don't! I don't. No. What? Oh God, Marky, Angie. No, we can't do that. Removing them won't resolve anything.
I know that already. It's just an option in the world I'm from. Just think about it, that's all.
Marky. Well, I mean, I respect that you're not just gonna, do it. Oh yeah, if we want to start a war against the student council, we should wait until after the resurrection ritual. Kokichi, you want to go along with this motive? And because it sounds fun. Don't you want to see the resurrection ritual too? I mean, I'm kind of interested in how it's going to work, but not really. Oh, but Angie wants to make Rantaro the transfer student, huh? I want him to come back to life. Why? It's because I love you most, Shuichi. I'm always thinking about you. And you'd rather see Kaede brought back to life, huh? I have a funny feeling you might want Kaede back because of the fact that she's not boring, as you self-admitted. That's... You're so admirable. That's why I want to support you. Oh, wait, that's a lie. Yeah, that's... Oh, I fucking hate you. Come to think of it, I once saw this anime that was also about a death game. The mastermind sacrificed a family member as the first victim to get the killing game started. Oh, you've watched Danganronpa 1? Sacrificed a family member? As in, killed them? Yeah, as a show of force. Maybe that... Oh my god, he did watch Danganronpa 1! Maybe that's what happened to Rantaro. What if Rantaro was working for the mastermind? Bringing him back might be a bad idea. No, that's idiotic. Rantaro couldn't have been working for the mastermind. But is that really impossible? We only knew Rantaro for a short time. He did seem as though he was kind of used to the killing game. Looks like you're starting to understand what I'm getting at, Shuichi. Well, no matter what we say, and he's probably dead set on who the transfer student will be. If he comes back to life, then that's that. Nothing we can do except look forward to it. Yeah, I don't know.
No one can go against Angie at the moment. But what's even more worrying, her followers may begin acting on their own, using her name as an excuse.
Yeah, that is a legitimate fear.
That's one way of looking at it.
Huh? Arrest him, bitch face and creep show starting to feel sympathetic now. I mean, I understand what you're trying to say. That numbnuts Kaito isn't following along at all. Explain it for him. Kaito? He's still zoning out. It seems like it. He didn't even respond to me teasing him. Well, let's just put aside that pathetic mess for now. Just explain everything to this stupid bitchlet and her cow tits. Oh my god. Oh, he's still going at her. No, he just insulted me.
Such a situation is common among groups with absolute leaders. To gain the favor of their leader, or to sacrifice themselves to their fate. Their fate. The followers begin to take more radical actions.
Which means they might crack down on us to make Angie's rule more comfortable. Eh? Rule over us? That might become a problem down the line.
Well, I doubt they'd start with that. But it's only a matter of time.
As the anthropologist would know. I didn't think this episode would go over an hour, I'm not gonna lie, but it is. Kaito, what's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Oh, it's nothing. I just feel a chill is all. If I rub some spit on it, it'll feel better.
I don't think that's how chills work.
Rub spit on what exactly?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, there's no such thing as resurrecting the dead. There's no way. Oh, it's just not possible. Damn it. No, I can't stop these chills. Huh? Sorry, guys. My bad. I'm gonna go back to my room. Oh, God, Kaito. What's wrong with the poor guy?
Kaito left on unsteady feet to go back to his room.
What is it?
What was that about? Is he getting sick?
We were just talking about all that occult stuff. Maybe he's possessed. I'm starting to worry about that guy.
Yeah, you seem to be enjoying this.
Why wouldn't he? He's a bitch.
The rest of us left the dining hall and went back to our rooms.
Oh, I'm at barely over an hour. God damn it, game. If only I'd spoken a little bit less. Or paused a little less. Yeah.
Angie told us to give up, but I have no intention of doing so. My goal is the same as Kaede's. Get out of here with everyone. And that means I need to do something.
And that something is hang out with people. And I have a feeling it's going to be Miyu. Anyway, in the next one, I'll go check out Kyo's lab, see if anything's actually going on there. But otherwise, yeah, it'll be a free time episode. Last one of the chapter, I think. We'll be spending it with Miyu, lovely Jubbly. Get her halfway done, and then we'll have to stop for her, you know. I mean, I guess she could die, couldn't she? Oh, God. Oh, this is chapter 3. It is double murder chapter. But I don't know, V3's thrown some curveballs at me before. So I don't know. God, my worst nightmare would be that they either, one, do 2 double murders, or, like, hold off the double murder till, like, next chapter. And I'm sitting here being like, oh my god. Maybe they're just not going to do it. Maybe they're just not going to do it, right? They're not going to do it, right? And then, oh, they did it! Yeah, something like that. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And until then, sayonara. Yeah, see, I remembered to do it. See you in the next one.